Hi, I'm Campbell Perkinson with NewFilmmakers Los Angeles. I'm here today to talk to Conrad Lihilihi about a short film, The Device. Let's check out a clip.
He said towards the phone, I think he saw me. Now, meet me at the car. No, I said, meet me at the car. Tony. Shit.
Hi, Conrad. Thank you so much for coming on down. I loved your film. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Not to give too much away, it's about two thieves that are hired to recover this device. And neither of them know what this device is, and once they find it, it kind of sends them down the rabbit hole, like, you know, just into a unexplainable journey, I guess you could say.
Well, what inspired that story?
I always wanted to do a film of this concept, with this concept, but, you know, there's so many films with this concept that, you know, it's tough to do something original. So, again, not to give too much away, if you remember, there's one scene that I guess I'll say as I'll call the body scene. If you know, if for everyone who's seen it, yeah, it's the body scene. And so I had that scene laid out in my mind, and just that kind of when he comes upon that, and you know, he sees it, and the emotions, you know, attached to that, and I just kind of worked my way back from there. It was just about that scene. I was just like, how can I get the scene, and what makes sense for these two guys to get to that scene.
I love these kinds of movies that deal with like little aberrations in the arrow of time and seeing different filmmakers' takes on it. And I love this, so intriguing, so many unanswered questions. And I want to know, is that for the audience to interpret, or in your mind as a director, do you have answers to these?
That was actually something I was toying around with in terms of coming up with the title. Because at first the title, there were versions of the title where I was alluding to what was going to happen, but then at the end I kept on saying, oh yeah, the device. Like during on set, we're just like, oh yeah, the device, the device. Oh, where's the device? And then that just kind of be like, yeah, it's about the device. It's not necessarily about the characters. Kind of, sort of is, but it's just about the device. So off the bat, I figured I wanted not the audience. I wanted off the bat, I wanted the audience to be going into it not thinking about the concept, but thinking about the importance of this device. So when everything starts going, when the wheel starts turning, you know that it's because of this effed up whatever this is, this device.
How long did it take to shoot the film?
To make it, we're actually in production for 3 days. 2 days at a house. My friend, she has a huge house, huge backyard, and it's just so versatile. And we shot in front of her street, you know, on the street in front of her house and in her backyard. And like half a night in the alley for the alley scene. So it's about more than 2.5 days, but 3 days.
Any problems jump out or any setbacks?
Oh, one of the nights, because we actually worked with a very small crew. There was 4 of us. And it was originally less because I originally wrote myself as one of the robbers. So I was gonna be one of them, and I was gonna like act, direct, and I'd tell my buddy, hey, be cameraman. But I guess you could say it was a problem at the time. Our first day of shooting, he called in sick. So we were like left with no cameraman. And so luckily the body double, my friend who was playing the body double, he was there, and I was just like, dude, you could be the robber, I'll take the camera. So that was kind of a problem, but we worked around that. The second night, we forgot the light reflector, so we were using a fold-out table, a huge white fold-out table. And so in a lot of the scenes at the beginning where they're running around, if you were to just look like 5 feet off camera, you'd see like a guy leaning off a whole picnic table in the middle of the street. So I guess those are problems, but not so much. I mean, we were working with no budget, but most of our projects are pretty guerrilla style in terms of our personnel. We shoot sketch comedy stuff every weekend, so we kind of understand each other's workflow and how how to kind of throw ideas off of each other. So.
How was your experience with New Filmmakers?
Oh, you guys have been great, man. This is, I mean, I've been to other I've been to other film screenings and film festivals because of friends' projects, and this is the first screening that I've had on my own, and you guys have just been amazing.